Okay, today I'll be doing a review on this hard drive enclosure. It's a 2.5 inch SATA hard drive enclosure. So in this thing you could either mount a 2.5 SSD, or you could mount a regular 2.5 inch hard drive. But today I will be mounting this Samsung 2.5 inch SSD in this enclosure. So it comes with this enclosure, and it also comes with this cable which you plug into the hard drive enclosure. And there's also a I think this is I don't know what this is. I think this is an on switch or something. On and off switch. No, it's a lock or something. It says this is, I think this indicates it as being locked, and this indicates it as being unlocked. So it also comes with an instruction booklet. And this thing, I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of a foam or something. Okay, this is instruction to get the hard drive in. I have to open it. Okay, to open the enclosure, first you have to do is you just slide it out slightly like this. So I'm going to put it back in. So I'm sliding it out again, and you see a hinge right here. You just move it like that, and now it's open, and you just slide the hard drive in. Gonna see how it goes in which orientation. Okay, as you can see, the hard drive is like this, the SSD I mean, and the way I'm going to be getting it in is like this part right here. Just slide it right in. Slid it in. I think you just push it in so it connects, and then now it's in, and then you just push it in and it goes in. And then you just lock it. See this? Just move it that way. So now it's locked, so now I can't open it. To get it back out, you just unlock it. Sorry, you just unlock it and you just push out like this. And you just move this lip like so, and you just get it out. To get it back in, you just push in like that all the way, and then slide it in and then lock it. Now it's in. You just lock it again to get it in. And let's see, I'm gonna unwind this thing right here so I can get the connector on. This is the USB 3.0 cable, I think. Just connect it right here with this connector. Just put it right in. And just like so, now it's in. And you just plug it into your computer, and I will show you the benchmarks with this SSD hard drive, with this hard drive enclosure next. Okay, I have connected the 2.5-inch hard drive enclosure to my computer, and as you can see, the light is on, indicating that it is connected. Okay, as you can clearly see that the hard drive that I plugged into my computer doesn't show here. It doesn't show here because I didn't partition the drive and format it. So in order for me to do that, I have to go into search, go to start in Windows, and search computer management. Just type it in Windows 8 or 10. You should see a search bar. You just type in computer management and just select it, just like how I did. And the next thing you do is you go to storage, right there, and go to disk management. You should have this for every version of Windows. So now you see that hard drive, that's disk 6. That was the one that I just plugged into my computer. And the hard drive should be here. It's disk 6. I have to partition it and format it. So just go to new sample there. Just next. You could assign it any letter. Shouldn't matter. Okay, then next. Whoops, something happened here. I just have to redo it again. Just reformat it. Okay, format disk. The partition was made, but the hard drive wasn't formatted, so I'm just going to format it now. And this should take maybe a few minutes. I'm just going to wait. Okay, as you can see, the hard drive was formatted, the SSD I mean, and now I should be able to put files into this hard drive on any computer. So I'm gonna just put in just any file and see if it copies to that SSD with the hard drive enclosure. Okay, as you can see, the file was copied to the SSD with the file enclosure. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test the SSD by putting in large files from my hard drive to the SSD, and I will also send files from the SSD to my hard drive and see how long that takes. Okay, now I'll be moving some files from my hard drive to the SSD enclosure. This is a pretty big file, so I'm going to move that in there, see how long it takes. That's pretty impressive. 123, 135, 134. It's kind of like bottlenecking because of the fact that the hard drive that I have the files in, which I'm transferring to, is a regular SATA 6 hard drive. It's not a SSD, so it's using all of its bandwidth, which is probably about 100, anywhere from 125 to 135 megabytes per second. But it's many times faster than transferring the same file to a flash drive per se. So I'm going to send another file. I'm going to send this file in there. Let's see how long it takes. 3.27 gigabytes file. Okay. Now I'm going to do something else. Now I'm going to send that file to my hard drive. Wow, that was instantaneous. That didn't even take... That took like less than a second. Okay, now I'm going to send this file. See how long it takes. I sent that 3.4 gigabyte file in less than 6 seconds. That's pretty good, isn't it? And this is for my hard drive enclosure. Looks like it's not. It looks like it was a pretty good deal. It didn't cost me very much. And I guess I will be using this hard drive enclosure instead of my instead of a flash drive to store to carry my data around, you know. The SSD is very fast with this enclosure. The bandwidth of a USB 3.0 bandwidth is about, let me see how much it is. USB 3.0 bandwidth. It says it's 5 gigabits per second. So I'm going to see how much that is. 5 gigabits per second. That's about 625 megabytes per second, which is pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching.